we may be going down to Park Ferme to Ben, who hopefully is going to have one of the drivers down with him. So try and reach Ben now and see if he's got any drivers down in Park Ferme with him. At the moment, see his camera. He's not there at the moment, but I think we'll go straight into the next race. So, well, Ben's gone AWOL, basically, missing. So wherever he is, he's got to get back. Because we could do with some interviews today. But there we go. We're going to go straight to the next race. There was something later. Had a long day, which was worked out quite nice. But what it has on track. KZ, sorry. Straight out track. As have raced in BNL before, but a long time started. But they are back once again. Yes, we have got them out there.
So 30 seconds or so left, so no dramas at all. That time will be made up pretty easily.
But KZ's it is. The entry fees paid by anonymous. Jimmy Devine took pole position earlier. Now, a surprise result because yesterday he left fifth in the points with two fifth place finishes. So Jimmy Devine taking pole position. The championship leader is Thomas Cypers with 2 wins yesterday. Glenn Vanden Hoek is second. He had a second and a third yesterday. Lars Lardenois had a third and a fourth. Robin Glerham from pole had a disaster, didn't finish the first race, but then finished second in the second one. We spoke about Jimmy Devine. Toon de Winter had a fourth and a sixth. Mark Verhoeven, sixth and seventh. The grid, Jimmy Devine and Thomas Cypers, who is unbeaten so far, are row 1. Robin Glerham and Toon de Winter are row 2. Glenn Vanden Hoek and Lars Lardenois row 3. Mark Verhoeven row 4. Standing start for the KZs. They get their hands back on the steering wheel. And here we go, getting ready to go. Watch the lights. We're off and away and racing. Jimmy Devine, a good start from pole position, but almost left the door open for Thomas Cypers to go through down at turn 1. It's Jimmy Devine who leads the way then from Cypers. Third place looks to be Robin Glerham. Is it? In fact, no, Glerham's dropped to 5th place. So not a good start there from Robin Glerham. I think Vanden Hoek's gone through to 3rd place as they turn their way now down the back straight. Toon de Winter looks to have moved forward as well past Robin Glerham. There's a move being made in the background. That was Mark Verhoeven losing place to Lars Lardenois as we go up towards the left-hand hairpin. Jimmy Devine, can he hold on to the victory? Is it a case that he's been able to find a lot of pace overnight, or was it just one of those laps that was pulled out of nowhere? He's heavily defending already. I think perhaps over-defending here, Jimmy Devine. Thomas Cypers, as a result, is going to go past into turn 1, is he? Yes, he is. So Cypers straight through. Jimmy Devine needs to just settle down here. Oh, and contact behind. There was some contact behind there. That was Glenn Vanden Hoek and Toon de Winter making contact. I think that was Glenn Vanden Hoek trying to go past Toon de Winter. Glerham's going to help himself to 3rd place. He can see Cypers up the road. He's got to try close him down quickly. In the second race yesterday, Robin Glerham, once he got to 2nd place from 7th on the grid, he was not able to close down Cypers. Cypers was just too far ahead. They were pretty evenly matched for time. Now Glerham is a bit closer. Can he go after Cypers, who has won both races so far this weekend? Here they go, down towards the last corner. Jimmy Devine doing a good job there in 2nd place at the moment to hold on, but can he hold on for another 14 laps is the question as they head in towards the first corner. Double left-hander they go, and Cypers leading the way. Jimmy Devine 2nd place out of the hairpin and down the back straight for another time. Glerham there in 3rd place. 4th place is Glenn Vanden Hoek. 5th place, then 4th place past Mark Verhoeven. Open flat. So Cyprus looks to be pulling away on this lap even further. They make their way down across the start-finish line. Turn 1, and Jimmy Devine definitely being caught here by Robin Glerham, who's actually quickest on track. So driver in third there, quickest on track at the moment. Into the right-hand hairpin they go, and now on to the back straight one more time. Glerham closing in on Jimmy Devine. This is the first race of the day for KZ's. Third race of the weekend, and indeed of round 1. Points so far, Thomas Cyphers won both races, leads the points. Jimmy Devine fifth in the points there in second, so driving very well so far. Glerham is after a very mixed day yesterday, actually fourth. So good to see the overall podium come the end of the day. Lovely day here at Genk, lovely day to go racing. A lot of grip going down now today, the temperature rising all the time. The Genk circuit, for the best facilities in Europe, if not the world, is going to be hosting the FIA World Championships for the KZ and KZ2 classes. They're suggesting there that in a few years they've hosted the World Championship. Had the Europeans here, quite a few years. The World Championship is something special. It took part Christmas year in Sweden, but it was at I think it was at Wassendorf, but come over in Germany, come to Genk this year, and I can't wait to be here for that. It's going to be an awesome event. If you aren't too far from the Genk circuit, come down and watch it. You are a bit too far away to come down for the day, and it will be live streamed. But already it's being organised here. The team here at Genk are having to do work already to get things ready for it. And as Dave said, we've got a team of 50 people here today to run the event. I think a lot of people would underestimate how much work behind the scenes has to go into getting these guys out on track safely and getting them a good run, a well-run meeting, safe meeting, not only a safe meeting, but a fair meeting as well. A lot of work goes into it. Once all the staff come together and their job being why every year we get a lot of drivers coming. That's the price. 3 engines for the classes, but that's not bad at all. It's the KZ class, though. It's good to have them back with us. We're hoping that they're going to continue rising in numbers throughout the year, particularly the last meeting. They're expecting a lot of people here. So Dave said there 2 weeks the Dutch Championship takes place, so all of those guys are going to be with us. I think once they've had a taste, they'll be back for a full season. And good news as well to hear that last night Gil was going to have live streaming at Ostricourt as well. So anyone watching, when we go to Ostricourt, we're going to be live streaming there as well. So that's fantastic to see. Head to Facebook and like the new BNL Series page. They've set up their own page for the championship now. So do go and like that. It's got all the details for all the events, all the news will be posted onto there. This is KZ Race 1, Race 3 of the weekend. Leading it as riders were suggesting, hoping that be challenging day, but that's like going to be the case at the moment. But what we do have is about a second. I don't think we were expecting Robin Glerham there sitting second in the queue, red and white suits, Viral ART suit, to just kind of go into second all on his own and maybe even challenge Cyprus, but not happened. Jimmy Devine's done something overnight that's really working for him. He looks a lot more comfortable today than he did yesterday. But just got himself in a groove. He's not even looking over to see where Robin Glerum is. Actually looks calm under this pressure that he's got. And Jimmy Devine from 5th place in the championship. Pole position today. So 2nd at the moment. There's just one little look. There's Robin Glerum. Glerum at the moment too far back. Too far back to make a move, sorry. Can't do anything about it. Brandon Hope 4th, Toon de Winter 5th, Lars Larden 6th place, Verhoeven 7th place, moment down back straight. Just but Ben ever so slightly. He's trying to put off making a move. Out of the corner now, down towards the last corner. 7 laps to go when they come across the line. That make that 6. Go leading the way. So lap number 17. In towards turn 1, you can see the two cars following each other there. That's Devine and Cyprus. Now through a very quick double left-hander. You would have just seen Devine's right arm go up there, shift through the gears. Now into the right-hander. Down the gears, onto the back straight they go. This is probably the quickest part of the track for these guys. Perhaps this or turn 1. Head down the gearbox end into a very quick chicane. Now you'll see them tight line into the left-hand hairpin. They've got so much grip that they don't really need to take a wide line. Shoot out of there. And now down into the right. Can be hard to overtake in this class. One thing I would say, but Genk, one of the tracks that's perhaps lends itself more to overtaking in KZ. There's some tracks where it can be virtually impossible, but at Genk can get opportunities down the back straight, for example. So, down to as well. Front brakes on the kart as well. 6 gears. Don't know what gear you're in. Yesterday, so driver. First tip I got drove one. Gears go down each corner. Be fine. Keep going up the gears until you get to the. Just a stick shift there, as you can see. Push it forward to go down. Pull it towards you to go up the gears. Front brakes on the kart as well, so they can stop them very, very quickly. That was one thing. The first thing I noticed about the gearbox, how fast they slow down, because not only have you got the front brakes, but then you've got the use of going down the gears as well. So it doesn't take them long to slow down, and that is why overtaking is pretty difficult. And plus, you can take a defensive line and still become quick out the corner due to the amount of power you've got. Now, Jimmy Devine is now defending, and looking to the outside there was Robin Glerum. Through the chicane they go, and Glerum trying to find a way past now. Every time they go into that left-hand hairpin, Glerum a bit frustrated because Devine, look, just gets a good exit out the corner, even when he's defending through the left-hander down towards the last corner. And good defensive few corners there from Devine means he doesn't now have to defend into the last corner. Glenn Van Den Hoek still in place. 5th place is still Toon de Winter. Lars Landenbois still 6th. And Verhoeven still 7th. This, the main battle on track. 3 laps remaining. Through the double left-hander they go. They passed with just 2.5 laps. No one's going to come aside today. Hopefully Ben will catch up with Jimmy Devine, because I want to hear from him about that pole position he's got. Not only that, but also about how he's managed to turn things around today. So hopefully Ben will be able to pick up Jimmy Devine. Now, but here comes Glerum to the outside, into the last corner. Will he be able to get the run out of the corner? Yes, I think he has done. They're side by side. Oh, a bit of grass taken there by Glerum, and just about managing to hold on. was Jimmy Devine. So Devine just about holding on to the place, and Glenn Vanden Hoek is getting closer here. With every single corner that Jimmy Devine is defending, Glenn Vanden Hoek is getting closer. And not only that, but Robin Glerham's time to make a move is running out very fast. Down the back straight and defending once again is Jimmy Devine. And Glerham trying to get to the inside. Look how much damage this is doing to Robin Glerham. Look at Glenn Vanden Hoek. He's getting so much closer in the 2-4-1 there. You can see him in the white crash helmet. Glerham will look over his shoulder. How on earth has he got that close to me? Is probably what he's thinking. Now, this is a three-way fight going on through the last lap. Last lap board is being prepared for Thomas Cypers. He goes across the line. He's going to lead the way. But who is going to finish in second place as they head down towards turn one for the final time? Glerham might find a way up the inside. There almost was contact there. They're side by side. Going in towards turn number two. Glerham trying to get the switch back now. Can't find a way through still. Glenn Vanden Hoek is now right there with them as well. So Robin Glerham in a position now where he's not going to be able to take a wider line because he's got Glenn Vanden Hoek right with him. Down towards the chicane one more time. Glerham not able to find a way through. Glenn Vanden Hoek almost had a look up the inside of Glerham himself there as they head down now towards the right-hander by the cafe, and it's the defensive line once again for Jimmy Devine. It's all going to come down to the last corner. Not only that, it's going to come down to the run out of the last corner. Here they go. Cypers takes the win. Who's going to take second? Oh, well, the door left open there by Glerham, and Glenn Vanden Hoek's gone through to third place. Well, Vanden Hoek going into third place there. Just Glerham went all out, decided to go for the switchback on Jimmy Devine. And Glenn Vanden Hoek helping himself to third place. Good driving right at the end there. The win, the third win of the weekend. Thomas Cypers remains unbeaten at the top of the field. Jimmy Devine finishes second. You have to do a lot of defending to get there. But it's Devine who finishes in second place. Finishing in third, right at the last corner, Glenn Vanden Hoek. Robin Glerham finishes fourth place. Fifth place is Toon de Winter. Lars Lardenwar sixth, and Mark Verhoeven finishes seventh place. Well, that concludes KZ Racing. The first race done. There is another KZ race coming up later today. That concludes the first race. The second race will be up later. We are just going to take a very I'm going to take a very quick break, as we have about 7 minutes now until the next race. But before I do, I am going to go through the timetable. First, there's confirmation of the result. Cypers winning by over 5 seconds. Jimmy Devine. Then it's Glenn Vanden Hoek, Robin Glerham, Toon de Winter, Lars Lardenwar, Mark Verhoeven. So we're going to get another good battle between Hoek and Glerham. So make sure you tune in at the following times, because we've got Micromax up next for their final race of the weekend.